In today's video from Nothing But Bass, we're going to talk about and appreciate a bass player that I don't think many of us know by name, but we have heard him play a million times from all of the different records that he's been working on. I mean, he has an amazing track record and he's been working with some seriously famous artists, and so many of them. He's a proper studio cat. His attention to detail is ridiculous. And we're going to talk about his work on In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins. Alright guys, thank you so much for sticking around. I really want to hit 500 followers so that I can start a community tab on my YouTube channel, which I think can give me the opportunity to share more information and more knowledge about the bass guitar. So please, if you like this video, click like, but most importantly, please click follow so that I can keep on doing this. All right, thank you. Now, the bass player that we are talking about, his name is John Giblin. And me personally did not know him by name, but I've heard a lot of his songs. Now, let me name a few of the artists that he has been working on. So, obviously from this video, he's been working with Phil Collins. But he's also been working with Eric Clapton, he's worked with Sting, he's worked with Mark Knopfler, Peter Gabriel, Kate Bush, Al Green, we have John Lennon, we have Paul McCartney. I mean, the amount of tracks that he's been working on and the quality of the tracks, to say the least, is impressive. Now, this is a proper in my view, a proper studio bass player. His attention to detail when he's working in the studio is remarkable. And just from a little research on him, he has been progressing from the electric bass towards the acoustic bass in the later years. We are going to focus on his work and his impact on In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the debut album for Phil Collins after Genesis, and In the Air Tonight was the big hit single. And it is a really weird song because it takes over 3 minutes and 40 seconds until that amazing drum fill by Phil Collins is opening up the song, and then the bass is joining in and the groove has started. So let's listen to the parts that I want to analyze and discuss and listen to John Giblin's amazing work.
The hurt doesn't show, but the pain still grows. Some stranger to you and me. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, but I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord.
So what you can hear is that after that legendary drum fill that Phil Collins is introducing there, when the groove starts, the song in general doesn't have like very clear chords. It doesn't have like a chord progressions that you need to follow and create the bass line towards. But on the other hand, it's a bass riff. So it's like a riff that is joined throughout the all the elements of the song, but it's the bass that has the most presence in that riff. And it's a D minor based riff. And what I find so incredible with this work is that his attention to detail is one thing, and his attention to stops and rests, right? So it's right? right? So the riff isn't very complicated in the sense of the technical bit, but it's very complicated as in the delivery. So it's a D minor based, and you need to be careful not to, because I'm a bit too aggressive, so I get that. But that's not what you want. You want the, well, not that slow, but you want that smooth, nice, round sound in your fingers, and at the same time, you can't play this, right? You need to play. So his attention to slides, right? Not like that, but it's maybe not that clear. But then you can hear also on the second one, it's not, but it's. So that's his detail work, right? It works really well in the studio, in the production of the music, instead of, because there is a difference, right? There's a difference to the vibe to it. So it's very detailed. So talk about having all of those rhythmic accents under control and really just hit what you're supposed to, and leave the space for the groove to kind of like sit in. So it's a perfect example of space in music and in the riff. But it is really cool that it's a riff that you're playing. And when it's introduced, it's just the same thing through the rest of the song. The song is 5 minutes 36 seconds, and you as a bass player join in at 3:40, I think, 3:45. But yeah, John Giblin, check out more of his work. I'm super impressed. And listen to the song again now after we've detailedly gone through that bass line, and then listen to his work. It's really cool. If you like this video, please click like and follow. I would really like to hit 500. Help me get to 500, and I can keep on doing this. All right, thank you so much. Bye bye.